Hey fellas, how you doing? Touching base with you. Another recap here. I worked accessories tonight. Didn't have to, but I was going to do singles. And I know I got to start throwing incline press in there because it's a good accessory movement. Now, the accessory movements of whatever your main movement is, you got to figure out which ones those are. You can research any, you can find it from other people. And you got to work them in here and there. You can work them in when you feel you're hitting a wall. I'm not hitting a wall. You might work one in because you're a little bit sore, and. Or you just like the thing and you want to put it in there. Like I love the clean and press. The muscle clean and press. Actually, a clean is supposed to be, you grab the bar and that bar don't touch nothing. It's clean until it touches you over here. That's what a clean was supposed to be. Obviously, it isn't anymore. But when the guys were doing it like that, like Doug Hepburn, he knocked out a 340 and he went over 4. And there was Paul Sanderson. He did his own thing, but he yanked it up there too. He went over 4 too. So it's before they learn how to figure out little moves here. But eventually the moves got to the point where the Olympics says, yeah, you're cheating. Even though you're not cheating, you're cheating. So they said, the hell with it. I wish they had changed the rules to keep it in there because it's a good lift. As you can see right now, it's happening with the bench press. They had to change the rules, man, because you had these contortionists where they bend their spine so much. They're basically just doing a partial. They're moving the ball off the rack. I can move 350 off the rack and do a partial that big. No sweat. I can do more than that right now. And I haven't done bench in a while. But that's what they're doing. So it's like, what are you doing me here? So they got more rules down where you got to come down. The elbow has to go to a certain point. So that, there's none of this super arch contortionist crap. Or they would have had to make powerlifting 2 things, deadlift and squat. And the deadlift, I mean, you got the sumo and the conventional, and they are different. So I don't know. Anyhow, suffice to say, there's no more clean and press in the Olympics due to the stretching within the rule system. But when a clean was a clean, you didn't touch. Once you yanked it off the floor, you didn't touch nothing here. The boys are doing 340 up to 400 pounds. I was going to say something else. I lost. It just went off into the netherworld. But anyhow, yeah. Now back then, if you wanted to touch your body too, obviously you had the clean and press, the clean and jerk. That's another whole thing. Where they do the boom, bang, zoom. But there was also another press where you really touch your body. They call that a conventional clean. Because you are on your body, some hooked it into their belt, then another pop, and then I done a few of them, you saw me. So there's all these different ways of doing cleans. But anyhow, now that I bullshit it for 320, and we ain't even get to the show. But anyhow, tonight was incline press. Haven't done that in a long, long time. So I don't know what was going to happen. So I did my 45 for 10, the bar. Then I did 135 for 10. Then I did another 145 for 10. Right? Yeah. Then I did a 185 for 5. And then a 225 for 5 and a 225 for 5. And then another 225, but that was for 10. But right now I'm going to show you the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 lifts. Up to the 225 to 5. I'm going to show you that. I showed you 135, 185, a 225, and 220. But you're going to see them. Right, here you go. Here you go. Oh, there you go. That's not easy. Haven't done in a long time. I had to work my way down to get really touching the chest. A few times I hit it, hurt like hell, but it's nothing like the bench I did last week. Yeah, but am I long-winded? It took us all this time to get to here. So anyway. All right, here's the 225 for 10 on an incline. Ain't too bad for not someone ain't been doing it. All right, here we go. This is the 225 for 10. All right, that's the 225 for 10, which you calculate means a 300 PR. I don't know. We could work that and start working 70s. So I'm going to slam that into the mix too, along with the accessory lifts. To me, a pin press, clean and press, incline press. Hang cleans, all right? Along with the 70, 80, 90, 95%. I'll get into it a little better. But in any case, then I did a couple sets bent over rows. I did 135, but here's the two. Did 185 for 10 and 185 for 12, just to get the back going into it. All right, here you go. All right, that's it, fella. That's my overhead press accessories night. And tonight I did incline press, and then I did the antagonist of it because I always do something like that. And I did some bent over rows. Now I really wasn't sure of what I could do because I haven't done it in a long time. If I did it, whenever I did it, it'd be a video of it. So whenever that was, and I wasn't sure if I could knock out 10, but I had the missus spotting me, and that worked out fine. So that's it. It's 3:30, quarter to 4, man. I'm beat. I've been sitting here looking through stuff, calculating stuff. I don't know if you can see that. See, I'm calculating the percentages. I got my main lifts, the percentages. Then I got these accessory lifts, and then I'm wondering if I should, and okay, I'm going to talk second. You're basically working in a 7-day cycle. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 2 days off. I don't know, 2 days. Monday, Tuesday, rest. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever you're doing, okay? But it's based on 7 days. I'm wondering if I should do a 2-week cycle or a 10-day cycle. You know what I'm saying? Who said it's got to be 7 days? I mean, what? So anyway, I'm playing around with that right now. And, I mean, the end of the month's coming fast. It's already at 12. I forgot I got to pay my electric bill, which ain't much. But, man, I was hoping for a 195 by the end of the month. So, it looks like the calculations, I might do it. But I got to make sure I don't crash and burn or hit a wall. The only way to do that is to not burn out your CNS, your central nervous system, on a particular movement. Rep range. weight range, set range, or the movement itself. That's why I keep juggling between sets, reps, weight, and auxiliary lifts. The auxiliary lifts here, auxiliary lifts, accessory lifts, auxiliary lifts there. I like that word better. It just popped in my head. Auxiliary lifts. I like that word better than accessories, don't you? My auxiliary lifts. I got to write that down. Auxiliary. I'll write that down there. So then I've got my regular lift, then I got my pin press, my clean and press, my hang cleans, and my incline press. So I'm going to work that through. I got to work through it. I mean, I'm sitting here like a mathematician. I ain't playing around. I mean, I don't go in there without a battle plan. You know, I study the percentage. I study all kinds of stuff. And then I come up with my own ideas and I see what I can do. You know, because let's face it, I'm an old geezer, you know, and I got a limited supply of growth, whether it's hormones or whatever you want to call it. So I don't know. I got a pretty good guy. This ain't the way to talk. It's already 3 minutes. I bullshit like crazy, and it's 3:45. Now it's 10:04. So anyway, look, lift hard and heavy. Sorry for the long-windedness, but that's how I roll, baby. That's how I roll. And I'll catch you on the flip side, all right? I'm sorry I start going off on tangents. It's just the way I am. Always been that way. Okay, lift hard and heavy, fellas. Take care. Stay safe. Yeah, stay safe. You listen to me? All right, bye-bye.